I was still bored. I decided I hadn't streamed my favourite Fire Emblem game for a while. Naturally, it's randomised, because this game takes to the randomisation oh so beautifully. It does so well. And I just love everything about it. I love everything about this game. Ever since I first saw it, it had everything I could ever want in a Fire Emblem game. Oh. I see, it's actually kept the file because it's got the same name. Okay. I am going to be forced to skip all this. Right. To my delight, we have a nice mix of units. Wow. Midir, what a simp, I'm afraid. Midir is a mage, dear, which certainly isn't a good thing. Thing is, it's Sigurd we're talking about. Sigurd doesn't just lose fights against bandits. Alden is fantastic. Every character in this game is fantastic. I've never seen this castle actually get got. This is interesting. Okay, so I think I've seen this before, so I'm going to reset this, because I think this is what the previous run was. I'm going to close that, I'm going to delete this file. Then we're going to try again. I think that because it had the save file from before, this is going to be something that I'm not familiar with, I'm hoping. That looks... Yeah, that looks unfamiliar. I like that a lot. This is interesting. Noish has been given the recover staff, and he's a little priest. And he has Nihil and Pursuit, which is... Yo. I think he already had it? No, it was Alec who had Nihil before. He's a little... Noish, the little priest, with his Nova blood. Couldn't tell you whether that would be good. That I do not know if that would be good for anything, but... Priest with recover, good stuff. Sigurd is an archer. Major near blood, that's an interesting choice. But he has no axes, he's just got bows. Which, to be fair, probably serves him better, because bows are better than axes in this game. Like, so much better. If you could choose, you'd not choose to be an axe guy. The only reason you might is because Hellsword is such a good weapon. 1-2 range is just nice. He's very fast. He's very tanky. He's going to do me proud. Noish has decent skill and speed for a priest, at least. This is Alec, the thief, with his inability to do anything, but surprisingly decent skills. So he's a breeder, even if he's not a fighter. Tordo blood, which I think gives you skill, which is good because he has no skill. This is awful. I can make it work. Finally, the one unit that might actually do something on this map. Arden, who has Wrath and Nihil. And Minor Naga blood. So, this is Magic Sword Arden. Which would be great. Here we have bards. Bards that are going to be awful. So who doesn't have Pursuit? Nobody. Wait, no, you don't have Pursuit. Brilliant. And we have to fight bards. This is awful. Sigurd, can you fight this bard? Actually, Arden? If Arden fights the bard, he'll take damage, but that's not a bad thing because we have Noish too. Sigurd does not have charm, which is kinda sad. Bards are fast, which is actually annoying. Sword Knight midair, I like it. Sword Knight midair with the shield sword. Interesting choice. Oh, they die so well. They have like a death scream. Okay, speed past this bit. Pegasus Knight. Early flyer, that's not going to cause problems at all. have a pirate. I love this music. I love this music so much. This is interesting. A sword is going to be useful. Lex the Myrmidon with his minor Odo blood and minor Nova blood. And he does have charm. Hill? This man is self-sustaining. This man is a pirate. And you know, that's not even bad. That's actually kind of decent, except for the fact his stats just are terrible. Lex. End this man's career. Azel, can you end this man's career? Oh, wow, he looks so good as a pirate, little red-headed pirate. Oh, good for him. Do you even get a pirate in this game? I don't think you do, no. That's awesome, though. Generally not getting a pirate, but today we do get a pirate. So, crits. Double the damage, I think, so really not useful here. It is double damage in this game. Should we find out? Yes, it was doubled. We need to deal with this one. Attack. Won't outspeed the thief. But the thief will take too much damage. I am not in favour of any of this. There's Adept triggering for me. Okay, I've seen the cool blonde priest now. Now that I know what he looks like, I will shut off his animations forever. I don't know how to turn animations on by unit. How do I do that? Ah, nuts. I used to know how to do it. That's weird. Activated from the unit menu, okay. Dodge it. Hey, he dodged it! Well, this is gonna be fun. Everybody loves Sigurd, and that's just how it works. This is Quan, the Paladin. And he is Elfiden. Because he has the Hazel blood. How the turns table. This is Finn the mage. And he's actually good for once. Renewal and Paragon. Wow. Finn, you're made to be bred with people. If only you had a blood that helped you with your magicking. And Ethlyn once again has chosen violence. Oh! She has major axe blood too. That's pretty crazy. Brother and sister both with the major axe blood. Well, I am definitely going to be using that. Oh, there's an idea. I could give this brave axe to Sigurd. Or I could leave it with Ethlyn and allow her to do awesome things with it. I feel like that's cooler, isn't it? There is a simple answer to this question, and that is to find out what leaf has been randomized into. I have the tools to do such a thing. Right, okay. That's good. You can pull them over here. Global, global, global. Nice. Lots of experience from that. Kill him. Kill it! This is terrible. Lex is a beast, but is he beast enough to take on all of these guys and the thief? Hold on. Let me consider this. Oh, this thief is going to rob the village, isn't he? I do have a church. You cannot actually hit anybody because your skill is 1. Also, everyone has axe blood. Get him, Lex. Get him. You can't fight anything, so hide in the forest. These thieves are the worst. Because they'll take my money. And I like my money. I like to have money. Money is important. It can be exchanged for goods and services. Miss. You're a bad person. This is awkward. She doesn't miss. That is one scary Ethelyn. Chapter 1 Brave Axe, as one does. You put the blood back in Arden, please. You, take the money out of this bard. Quan, you go off and be Quan. Can you hit anything with that javelin? Maybe? It's good to have a javelin that's got kills on it. Welcome to Axe Emblem. We'll die. Oh dear. Right, this is my plan. You go this way. You visit the village. You go north. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. You're gonna go up here. You're gonna finish off this guy. I love Ethelyn's utter disregard for human life. I'm here to heal people with an axe! Ethlyn's casual disregard for human life, the movie. You have pursued. The problem is that your weapon is much bigger than theirs. So you're not going to double anything in any universe. And your situation will be abjectly miserable. But this time I'm sending the big guys up north. The big guys can help with those spoony bards that are getting in my way. Right, so he runs to that side of him, keeping his options open. Oh! The spoony bards can take out Azel between them. And will. I see. Well, in that case, full retreat! Retreat from the spoony bards! Today I have learned that Ethlyn has a casual disregard for human life, enemy archers look pretty cool, purple, very nice, and that Azel and Lex cannot together defeat a pair of spoony bards, because bard is apparently just too good of a class. And that is a fact that I will have to live with. Question, do thieves have a bunch of gold? Well, they do. I would like to levy that gold for myself, if at all possible. Oh. They don't move? That's interesting. Speed 10. Speed 10 minus the weight. The weight is 8, so 6. Speed 10 minus the weight is 3. So I assume you're not going to double this one. Javelin is great for injuring but not killing people. Ethlin is great for killing but not injuring people, and I'm gonna distract that thief away with like archers and stuff, and then take all his money. Didn't know those enemies won't move unless you're in range. You can just take them that way and no one's gonna do anything. You have a bunch of movement and you're probably gonna use it to steal Azel's money. Haha, but you cannot steal Azel's money if he is in a forest. I have outsmarted you. Ethlin, you would benefit from the experience, so I will permit you to remove the skin of this man. Let his skin adorn your wall of human flesh. And may it bring you much joy in the leaner months. What am I saying? It doesn't actually matter what I'm saying, so long as I'm having fun saying it. Dum da da da. Oof. Bards, spooky. Not spoony bards, but spooky bards. I don't have a unit that wants to be hit by them more than once. Who was my Naga guy? It was Arden, wasn't it? There's 3 in a row is spooky. What happens if you throw fire at this one? Takes 16. What happens if you throw an arrow? Oh wait, you're not even in the right place. God damn it. Is he gonna... Whatever he chooses to do, I am certain I won't appreciate it. But I want his money. I need the money. Okay, fine. I will use him thusly. Oh, there's this guy over here too. A fight between the thief and this thief will result in somebody getting gangbanged by bards and sent to the boneyard. So I don't appreciate that possibility. I do not like it. Ethlin, remove this man's spine. Just do what you want with it. You only have mine and overblood, right? What was that? What was that level up? Best target you could have chosen, actually. He won't kill you. He'll level up. We just redistribute his money. Ah, here they come. Here they come, here they come. Oh my god. This is just the retreating game. We can't fight as many bards. This is too many of them. So you're not gonna be good enough to use retrieve, acquire skill at all. And apparently the money these guys take, it doesn't go anywhere, it just disappears. Oh, I should have used someone weaker to kill you. What a level up though. Certified Earthling level up. Right. What happens if this archer fights Finn? Does Finn have a terrible day? Finn has 7 resistance. He can take hits from multiple guys. He can take hits from, 8. He can take hits from 2 guys. And this guy's hit is not one of the hits he is happy taking. Quan, would you kindly take it upon yourself to remove this man? No. Okay. No, that's fair. I see your position now. You are not in the market for removing that man. I do understand your position. Okay, Sigurd absolutely can remove man, because he's faster than the bards are. Okay, Arden has a big loot drop, so really we don't want him to take any fights. You can go over here and get between the thief and people with money. Level up in a way that benefits us. Then when I find a wind tome, you can have it and you'll become vaguely competent. Wow. What was that? What was that, Finn? Why do you do things like this? I can't even blame your blood. That was just pure manpower. Minimize the amount of lost moolah by leaving Arden here. It occurs to me that going to the villages isn't even that viable anymore, because I can just take money from anyone with my thief. Wait, isn't that exactly... No, you gained resistance, didn't you? You can take the bard's hit. You've got 8 now. You can take it. You can take it? Wow. Okay, we desperately need to send Quan up there. If only because he's the only one fast. Actually, Quan has a major problem, and that is that he doesn't have pursuit. Oh my god, Finn is actually incapable of being killed. You don't have pursuit, Quan. Your job is therefore to weaken people so that our thief can finish them off. Perfect. That is 100% Quan's fight. Azel, do you have it in your body to kill this man? Possibly. Possibly. Try your best. You know what? I think the person I should send north to deal with the bandits isn't Quan at all. It is his wife! A woman of undue murder. She's just more murder than most people can endure. And she should be respected for it. Do you have pursuit? You do. Oh my goodness. You are going to be so bred. This man is the stud of all studs, and it is pretty much required for him to have offspring. I would love it if lots of children had Paragon. Pew! Pew? Beautiful. Splendid. Do I have enough turns to get all the way down there? Oh, that one's even in, that one's in even worse shape. I mean, I have the thieves to take the money from, but still, even given that. Okay, most of these villages don't actually drop things, whereas that one drops a ring. So it is in my interest. Okay, I want you up here though. Ethlyn, can you kill this thief? Maybe. Lex, I actually know for a fact that you can kill this one. In fact, you're the perfect choice. She looks awesome. This isn't the first time I've seen Axe Knight Ethlyn, but this is the first time she's come with a Brave Axe and has been ready to murder right from the start. You're going to survive this battle. Splendid. A splendid performance. Who's that money going to go to? It needs to go to somebody. Noish would not be a bad choice, since his recover staff is, you know, a recover staff. It needs to be used a lot. We've got a hand axe and a javelin as well. You know, 1-2 range is really good on guys who aren't mages, because it lets them deal with mages. I am speaking as if I'm an expert, but I'm only an expert of limited potential, because I just reset when I lose. I need to kill that guy and get whatever ring is in that village. I do not know how easy that's going to be. Well, this thief is going to be dreadful. He's going to be a dreadful man for me. Seven hit points. You know what? You get to go down here. That's spooky. I'm not in favor of this. Arden was not in wrath range, because of course, I healed him. That was the point. That was the point of the exercise. You're about to realise that you've made a mistake. You're going to be shot very much in the face, and the mistake will become apparent to you that you cannot win a shooting contest with Sigurd. What sort of level ups does Sigurd get? Oh, ones that he needs. Brilliant. He didn't attack Sigurd because he can't damage him. That is another way around thieves. Fantastic. Now, I cannot guarantee that I will be able to steal from these guys, but I can at least regress a little bit. If we have guys, and the guys are in sort of this area, things can be accomplished. So let's stick you over here. Ooh, Luna Javelin. You pierced through that thief's 4 defense. By law, they were not allowed to be in a gay relationship, but they married. But they did the next best thing. Very nice, Finn. Very nice. I have no doubt. I had faith in you. Here. I have faith in you too. Although, why you need so much strength, I do not know. I think she can do it in 2 more strides for like 1,000 gold. It's fine, I'll arena abuse the rest of my gold. This is gonna be a fun one. Oh no, Arden! Oh yes, Arden. Oh no, Quan! This is not going to be a straightforward one. And I don't think I'm getting that one at all. I could at least protect this one. Can we... Is there any world right... Those bards are going to come and hurt me before I can get to there. That's what's going to happen. They're going to come and hurt me. Decent. Not the best I've ever seen, but it'll do. Okay, now I've drawn the bards away. Maybe Lux and Azel will be able to get to that bandit. Wait, it's not Lux and Azel. Azel's down here being a waste of space. Yeah, that... I didn't think that village was going to make it. No, my stars, my saving people stars. What will I do without you? Perish! Perish! Wow. Barely worth the experience. 500 gold! Yeah! Was a speed ring. Huh. Who's the slowest person with the suit? Azel. You know what? Absolutely, it makes perfect sense for Azel to get the speed ring, because his axe will never twice otherwise. Is Azel a breeder? Is he capable of delivering decent sperm? A cost can be good on the right person. Azel, you are not really the right person. This is good though, because Finn is about to ruin somebody's day. So I just send Quan down here, put Finn up here, and start killing. attack. See, he does nothing. Nothing even. Wait, hang on. Sigurd has no health. Right, I'll just wait there then. Arden is not in a condition to help. I'm sure he could be closer though. Good Finn. Good job, Finn. Sigurd shoots twice and misses once. The village was destroyed. Finn regenerates like a serpent. He regenerates like an amphibian. He says, "You cannot harm me in any way that matters." Lex seeks vengeance against the lost. Alex seeks vengeance against the money. And I still haven't given anyone money. I still haven't remembered to give anyone the money he's got. Ooh. What are you? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, Alec? Please explain. Demonstrate to me why it is you are like this. You have pursuit, you're just slow and miserable. Arden, you do not have pursuit. I wish to marry you to somebody with vantage. Which is roughly how you were used in the regular game. You'll be married to somebody with wrath, and you have produced the vantage wrath combination. Your stats be damned. Your use case was that you had a skill. Good boss for abusing. Well, it would be if he had, you know, any stats. Ethlyn has just wandered up to the map, killing everything in her path. Casual Sigurd boss abusing. Casual Sigurd doing Sigurd things. Okay. Oh no! What's that thing lying on the ground? What could it be? Oh my goodness! The one case in all of Fire Emblem where a dead person isn't actually dead. Everyone knows everyone else because they're nobility, and this is nepotism. This is Fire Emblem nepotism of the Holy War. Midir with the shield sword. Oh. Midir with the inability to be harmed. Oh my. 18 defense. And adept, which isn't. It isn't. Let me just check something. Let me just. So adept is attack speed, chance of attacking twice. And a cost depends on your health. So actually, Azelle, as a pirate, technically has the better version of this, but when has class ever had anything to do with health values in this game? Especially since I've randomized those. Absolutely nothing reliable about this game. Something I was going to check, though, while I was here. Leaf. Do you use axes? Could you use an axe? Oh, he absolutely could. Did I randomize promotions? Oh, tell me I randomized promotions. I did. I randomized promotions. So the good news is that well, the good news is Leaf is a class who promotes into a unit that can use axes. And I'll leave it at that. I received some bad news about Altena, but Leaf will be great. He'll use that Brave Axe, and it'll be fantastic. Are you telling me that I can move the enemy's speed up, but I can never make mid-air fast? I am deeply disappointed. Also, I've possibly opened up the gates too fast. No! More bards! More bards and thieves! Oh, I'm screwed. I am incredibly screwed. Okay, so there is maybe a... Oh god, here he comes. He's gonna kill... Wait, he took Lux's gold. He's taken Lux's gold, and now a bad man is coming. He does at least have Valflame. Right, my conclusion is that we retreat. We engage my favourite strategy, which is to book it out of here. We are going to cheese it, gentlemen. We shall fight them on the bridges. So here's Finn. Do you have enough res that you can stand there and take hits? Probably. Hang on, I'm gonna arrange it so that staff guy is given the money. You can't go shopping here. Right. How am I gonna deal with all of these spoony bards? Wait, maybe I'm not going to deal with all of these spoony bards. Maybe it'll just be Arvis. Not out of the question. Not actually out of the question. The man was sent to the space. He was sent to the far plains to live out the rest of his days as an ash pile. Ethelyn kill. Beautiful. A beautiful growth. Yes, strength. Strength, more strength. The camera is facing a strange direction. Its wire has moved it, elasticed it, into a poor position. I like the hand axe pirate. The hand axe pirate sparks joy. As do all threats. All manner of threats do cause me joy. Let me just quickly turn my actual thingy on. My thingy thing on. Yeah, nobody's actually viewing it except me, but that's fine. The idea is to have footage for fun. Oh my god, goodbye. Go to the far plane there. Please enjoy. Foreshadowing is a literary technique which... That's 2 11s. Lex, how much can you do? Midair casually getting adept as an armor knight. Oh, the speed ring, right. Actually a good investment. Now Azel can double other hand axe guys. Azel is my only brother. I feel like Karga had other ideas. Wasn't there some magic bishop man? Wait, no, that's not a brother, that's a son. That's a different son. My mistake. Arvis is 3 children. It's like quite nice to give off Arvis nephews, because that's just a way to make his line a little less awful. Arvis's axe nephews. What did he give you? What? A killer bow? But you're an axe! You're the axe lord! Why would he give you a killer bow? Why would you do something like that? He's there! His muscles are right there! They want an axe! Oh, right, there is some money still lying around. Let's see how much I can pull out of these guys. I think giving Azel the Brave Axe briefly, for the purposes of winning in the arena, is a nice idea. Have Ethlin, like, chew through it a bit, and then give it to him. Because his stats might become viable if such a thing was done. Look at them, they could be brothers. Wait a sec. I can't actually pass the Brave Axe down to Leaf. Because he doesn't start as an axe using class, he promotes into one. So I need to get the Brave Axe into the hands of someone with an axe child. Do I want to find out who has an axe child? Sooner the better, right? Who has an axe child? Hands up if you're an axe child. Okay, I found an axe child. Do not know how efficient it would be to get the axe onto them, but... Wait, no, hang on, Leaf is an axe child. Oh, I'm mixed up. Leaf is an axe child. He'll be able to use the axe until he promotes, in which point he will stop being able to use the axe, but that's fine. So long as the child receives the weapon, what happens to the weapon later is irrelevant. How interesting. This is funny. Imagine doubling with a hand axe. Sigurd could do it without the speed ring. Sigurd already has the ability to double people. Oh no. Joke's on you, he didn't have any money to steal. Okay, here they come. The spoony bards. I'm afraid. They cause me fear. Okay, this is good. I can steel sword you with Lex. Nearly. You have absolutely no hope. Because Ethlin is Ethlin, unfortunately. Occurs to me that Lex, as a man with charm, is good to be near to. Oh wait, hang on. Lex and Midir both have charm. What's the range on that? Three spaces. And it stacks. Oh boy, does it stack. So, when a weapon gets a certain number of kills, it becomes able to crit. So the killer bow, there's no benefit to using it. The advantage of the killer bow is that it crits now and can be sold quite cheaply. Not quite what I had in mind. So how much? You've got a bit of health. And these guys only have hand axes, this is fine. I guess the question remaining is who do I heal? Azel. Was that everything? Again? Good grief, Noish. So, what was Etlin's defense like? Immense. Like everything else about her. Ethlin just has good stats and tends to get good stats when the randomizer kicks in. Splendid. I mean, Look at that. Not a point out of place. Right. Azel and Midit are the ones who would most enjoy the experience. Lex will find it very hard to kill them, as will Quan. Stab him with a sword. An armor knight without a ranged attack. How miserable. Certainly one of the bosses of all time. Actually, you. Take his money, do it! Classic piracy. Piracy, I should say words correctly. I want to see the love thing. I always get the love thing to go off in Chapter 1, and it's always very fun when it happens. Doesn't actually tell you who people's siblings are. You'd think that would be kind of important. Or is that part of the augury? I tend to forget. I love all of this. It's such a Fire Emblem game. It starts the whole cycle. It does so many things first, and it's wonderful. Also, this guy, this armor knight here is about to, and it plays everything so well. Let me just do a quick what? A quick investigation of Ira's spawn. she's a Lance Knight, and all she has is a cost. But she is a holy Lance Knight, and I'm sure she'll improve those aspects somehow later. I have tried to wipe the list from my memory. So, her children are... She has the bebes, and they are called Lasse and Ulster. Lasse inherits swords. That's not going to be straightforward. And so does Ulster. I guess I have to hope that there'll come an opportunity to give this Lance Knight some swords. I am not particularly I am not holding out hope for her. She is a little bit well, this is what happens when you put completely random promotions in to the games, which is, gosh, I love randomizing this game. The more screwed up it is, the better. Every time. She is a wonderful Lance Knight. She'll do fine. This is a pile of Lance people and bow people. Okay. Kinbei is a war mage with a wind that he drops. Okay, that'll help mid-air. Speaking of mid-air, not mid-air, Finn rather. Right. I like to go into the arena to see what silly things have happened to everyone. And I have no doubt that Azelle is going to have trouble. Selling a physic, and a brave bow, and a hand axe. Right, so that's actually really good. So the question is, what do I could give the hand axe to Ethlyn, because she's already fast. That's interesting. The weapons that Sigurd has make a bit more sense now. Oh, Arden can buy a lance. There are very few situations where that's a good thing, but it does more damage than a sword, so am gonna give Sigurd an axe. Yes, that's right. I need Aira to marry someone with a sword. And Lex has 3 skills. Does anyone have pursuit they can pass down with and a sword? Arden? No, Arden doesn't have pursuit. Ulster won't have pursuit, but he might as a class. Oh, he'll have it. No, he won't have it as a class skill. But either way, Lex and Ira is looking very good because of, well, decent stats. Alec would pass down pursuit and adept. Maybe he's the right choice. He's certainly the funniest choice. Finn is also a choice, but he's premium. Finn is a premium man who must be spent only on the most deserving of wives. Right. I'm about to do some serious arena-ing. If you're watching this as a video, then you're weird, and this is the bit where you skip stuff. Let's learn about the funny people in the arena. Oh. I've learned about the funny people in the arena, and I have learned that Azel is not in a position to get past even the first one. Even under the absolute best of circumstances, he would have to dodge and then hit twice. And I do not see that happening. So I'm gonna have to do all of Azel's leveling in the field of battle. That's fine, he already has everything he needs. Mid-air, I fear, might die in the same way. Oh yeah. So you have to trigger Adept or die. Mid-air and Azel, as I suspected, were utter trash. Mid-air at least has a chance of dodging, but I'm not gonna grind that out. Because it's a trashy way to play that won't work. That is the worst thing I've ever seen. Wind Mage with Elwind as the first guy in the arena. That is the worst thing. late in the day, but I did a lot of things today, so that's good. They weren't useful things, but I did them all. That was a bit close. Lord with a wind sword. Not good enough. Let's go to a hypothetical scenario where I actually believe in midair. Ha! Wait, that guy has a brave axe. That's not good. I am not confident in Arden. I was not confident enough with Arden. All he needs is to get into wrath range. All he needs is to get into wrath range, and everyone's dead. He's got triangle advantage too. That's pretty good. Whoa! How come he lost that? He just missed. Come on, Arden, what's that? You have everything you need. The situation presented itself to you, and you didn't take it. Alec, can you defeat fate? No, there's no world where Alec defeats fate. Midair, can you defeat fate? I don't like doing this, but actually I really do. I do it a lot, and Midair could defeat fate, and he didn't defeat fate well enough though. Wow, the skill ring guy is just mean. But this was all in aid of allowing Arden to defeat fate. Good on you, Arden. Wow. Can you defeat fate, Midair? No. Alec, can you defeat fate? Ooh! He nearly defeated fate. I can certainly see Finn defeating fate. And I should, give Arden another chance. And he used it well. This is interesting. Somehow I do not see Arden winning a fight with the Draco Knight. Maybe if he has weapon triangle advantage. Interesting. Although the possibility is there, it is not a very likely one. I will end up with a couple of tries though. Lex, can you defeat Fate? Thank you for trying. That did not work. Arden, can you defeat Fate? Nearly. It's not that I don't believe in you, it's that I just like to see what happens. Oh, that's not good. I realised that Quan is actually going to have a terrible time. Ethelyn has a terrible time. Oh dear. Who was close to defeating Fate? Oh yeah, Arden. I just really like the idea of Arden beating the Draco Knight. It's very funny. And he did it. The General is not on his radar. Finn is suffering from weapon triangle disadvantage. And Lex isn't strong enough. Alec, can you defeat Fate? It is funny to see you try. Right, I'll leave it to Quan then. Quan and his reasonable stats and terrible abilities. Oh my god. Quan's performance against Tiburon is just embarrassing. He hits him once, gets hit once, dies. Meanwhile, Ethelyn. This is Ethelyn. She does whatever she wants. She's, like, smaller than that guy, and yet the sheer madness in her is enough. The brutality of Ethelyn is enough for all kinds of battles. I was gonna sell her axe and give it to Azel so that he could get have a go at the fights. But I don't think it will actually work. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna keep that. Oh wow, he did so well. Oh wow! Azel! turns out with a bit of weaponry, Azel can absolutely defeat Fate. How did you do that? Alright, now give it back. Nearly. Maybe if Sigurd can move the RNG along a bit. What a magnificent gentleman. The two are very alike. Gonna sell them to the shop because when am I gonna need them? They might get in the way of picking up items. Lovely. Now that everyone's been arena abused to, yes. Indeed. Well, I suppose I could continue the game, but... I will actually see you another time. Hopefully, sooner rather than later.